With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Crosby on now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Regular. Hey, Charlie.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Point it right. Mike 27.
From the 27, Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Bravo.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
Hurry. Pistol.
Mike 27. Watch the flag. Watch the flag.
Watch out.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be second down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield over the middle. Cooper with it. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And again, it's Mayfield. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Marcus Allen, 47 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for two.
Hey, watch the slant.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete.
I'm just learning how to spell analytics, and I need to get that down because it's going to be a huge part of the NFL game going forward. I think that was the call there, trying to go for two after that touchdown.
Yeah, opening drive, not only do you get the 6, but fully seize momentum with the 8, and unfortunately they couldn't do it.
I think they were trying to gain that huge advantage, not just on the scoreboard, but mentally. I just wonder if that backfires a little when they stop you.
Heisman winner. This is Mark Ingram. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Mayfield. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 22.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL.
Let's go. You tighten up. Switch.
On third down, Mayfield. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. Taken in at the 11. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
180. Hey, alert. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense. Hurry. 98 to Mike. And let's pin the mirrors back and go regular. 98. Watch 98 to Mike. It's our time.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike's 47.
Mayfield now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Intended that time for Cooper, and it's 3rd and short.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. First target, first catch, and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hurry! You got Oshie Man. You got Oshie Man right there.
198. Watch 98. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 198.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cooper. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Throwing, Mayfield, over the middle, complete. That's Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
First down, Mayfield. Ertz over the middle. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Throwing again on second down. Mayfield. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A gain of 13. It's a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Check Mike 47. Check Mike.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 27 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for two.
All right, T. Let's go. All right, T. 47 Mike. 47.
To throw, Mayfield. And he's got it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
14. Dolphins nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay.
Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Set. 180.
Ready? Walk time. Walk time. Tight end rock. Tight end rock.
Mayfield. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. They'll run on first down. Ingram, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
Hurry, hurry! Hey, Zoo! Pistol, pistol, pistol. My God!
Following the interception, Mayfield. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Mayfield looks to throw. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to over.
And he fires one that's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Trying to lay one up deep. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Run, run, run.
Mayfield off the play fake. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Greg Olsen. Incomplete. He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Working out here. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Greg Olsen. Incomplete. He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Final play of the half, Mayfield. He's going to wind up and air it out. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Mike. 180. Here we go. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Alert. 3 down.
And the third quarter starts with a run by Ingram. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
The throw over the middle taken in and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. A first down throw from Mayfield. Inside Reed. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Play fake. Mayfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. But you just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down.
Real. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. Coming to you.
Hey, high 7. Watch out.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And caught left side, Olsen. And a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they're going to come up empty here on fourth down. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
Hey, alert. Hey, Charlie.
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Cooper was the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
180. Regular.
198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Good. Watch the twist.
Bravo.
198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Here I come.
Watch out.
Here's Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside. And this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Mayfield to throw it to the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he's brought down, but not before the 8-yard line. 25 yards that time. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Cowboys will extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for two.
Check 88. Single.
And again, it's Mayfield. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good yard line.
30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. The linebacker, Ryan Shazier, there to make the tackle.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Now Mayfield. And Olsen over the middle. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Kill, turn up.
Run.
Mike 50.
Mayfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively in the 4th quarter here, you've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield, he finds Riddick, complete. Give him 9 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mayfield down. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Throwing. Mayfield. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, but it'll be second and goal. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. And he is in. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Right there, 56. Watch the run, watch the run. Spawn. Pistol. No. Real.
First down, Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
Skip the ball.
Hey, alert 33.
56 to Mike, boy.
Hey, Alpha.
56. You.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
180.
All day.
Hey, alert 33.
Any day. Check 43.
Point it right.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Here's McCaffrey, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Hey, Haywood.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Hey, orbit.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And Jeffrey's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Marcus Allen, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. They go screen. This is Ingram. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I think the game balls need to be...